Good day, everyone. This is Ed, your chess coach. If you want to improve your chess or increase your online chess rating, allow me to be part of your, come on, progress. Let's work in progress. So for today's video, let's study this wonderful game between Adolf Andersen and Lionel Kizaretsky, the Immortal game. Under what opening? King's Gambit. This is my second episode about my series King's Gambit, the abandoned chess opening. If you want to watch the first episode, you may check that one in my description. I gonna leave the link. If you are excited, let's go for it. Well, why this is called the Immortal game? Because Adolf Andersen just sacrificed too much pieces just to checkmate Lionel. Let's go e4, e5, f4, capture, bishop c4. The usual response of white here is to go knight f3, preventing the queen to go h4 for a quick or early check. But Adolf had no time for that. He picked the sharpest, the complicated position or lines of King's Gambit, bishop c4. Of course, if you're black, challenge accepted. Queen h4 check, king f1. Why not moving g3 to cover the check? Because of this idea. Or moving your knight f3, attacking the queen. Still, there's a check. And goodbye rook. So you don't want it. So instead of you covering the check, let's go king f1. Put your king on the safe square. b5, sacrificing the pawn for a quick development and to control this long diagonal. Bishop takes pawn, knight f6 development, attacking the pawn, controlling the g4 square. Knight f3, neutralizing the queen on h4, queen h6, and d3. Just relax a moment. Develop your piece, improving your position. Let this bishop has it access going to the queen on h6, at the same time protecting your e4 pawn. Knight h5 with a silent and definitely crazy idea. Knight g3 check, attacking the rook. If h2 takes g3, queen takes rook, so you have to prevent that one from coming. Knight h4 with the intention going on f5, attacking the queen h6, queen g5, double attack. Now how can you stop the queen from capturing one of your pieces? Knight f5, blocking the way. c6. Here, according to the engine, in order for black to maintain the slight advantage, is to go g6. So after g6, h4, attacking the queen to move away from this fifth rank, queen f6, and then just go knight c3. If black would capture the knight, you have your queen takes knight, so that's still okay for white. However, in the game, Lionel decided to attack first the bishop on b5, g4. So counter attack. If black would capture the bishop, of course the pawn will just simply capture the knight on h5, knight f6. So after moving the knight f6, there are two pieces hang in this game. The bishop on b5 and the pawn on g4. If you are white, what piece would you save? Is that even a question? Of course, the bishop. But Adolf Andersen had something on mind. Rook g1. The first piece that had been sacrificed on the board is this bishop b5. He just decided to save first this pawn because of the crazy plan after the capture h4, h5, queen f3. Cornering the queen. Bishop takes f4. Knight g8. Here, there's a silent counter attack that black had missed according to the engine. Can you spot it? You have your 5 seconds, or you may pause the video. Alright, bishop b7. For the purpose of, if bishop takes pawn, knight takes g4, giving back the sacrifice piece of white. Of course, if queen takes, that's still okay. If bishop takes queen, knight h2, king e2 here. Takes. Materially speaking, it's equal in terms of mobility and space. Of course, it's white. So the advantage here in terms of quick attack, quick planning is white. So let's go back to what happened in the real game. So after queen f3, knight g8, giving an access for the queen to go f6 or d8. However, checking the position of black, it seems black didn't develop any piece because of these uh, formations. It's only the queen and two pawns are out. So that is too difficult for black to maneuver the piece. Like you have your knight for white, queen, and the rook, and then bishop takes. So that's quite a challenge for black. Bishop takes f4, queen f6, knight c3, of course, develop and blocking the queen takes b2. Bishop c5 attacking the rook, knight d5 attacking the queen, and giving away another piece here, the pawn on b2, queen takes b2. Now, two rooks are hanged. Bishop takes rook and queen takes rook. Adolf had started his masterful idea here, his crazy idea. Bishop d6, giving away the rook on a1. Queen takes rook, king, queen takes rook. Let's say there's a knight capture, king here, bishops, checkmate. So the queen cannot capture the rook yet, and capturing the g1 because of the knight takes g7. So black had to maintain the connection of the queen and the pawn g7. So here, bishop takes rook, e5. How could you spoil the relationship, the connection of this queen and the pawn? e5, blocking, disconnecting. So queen takes rook, and then here king e, knight a6, guarding the c7. And because of this move, just okay, so knight a6 move prevented the two move checkmate, but it's no longer two moves. It's three moves checkmate. So can you spot the three moves checkmate here? You have your 5 seconds, or you may pause the video. 5. Knight takes g7. King, first move. Another sacrifice piece. Queen f6. Check, knight takes, and bishop. e7, checkmate. Adolf Andersen sacrificed three major pieces, two rooks, one queen, three major pieces, one minor piece, the bishop on b5. What a crazy attack and sacrifice. The Immortal game. So if you enjoy this kind of lesson, and if you enjoy this Immortal game, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. And come on guys, let's work in progress. Thank you so much.